I'm going to show you why trend trading doesn't work, and I'm going to show you what actually does work and how to use it. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we're here on GJ. First of all, we've marked out this perfect trend, right? And now what are we looking for? We're looking for price to break this trend so we can take a sell, right? Okay, so price is moving up, good. Everything's looking good. We want to see, okay, cool, nice. We got a nice clean break of this trend line. This is perfect. This is what perfect price action looks like. We're going to go for a sell, right? So let's say we want to see it retest off here before we look for a sell. Okay, cool. So we'll move forward. Oh, nice. We got this nice little retest happening. We got some resistance off this. This is perfect. We're going to enter our sell right there. Our stops above, and we're going to go for a nice little 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so we let it play out. Boom, straight up into our stop loss. This is why retail trading does not work. Trend lines do not work. And I'll show you what actually works instead and what you can use. So why did this trade go wrong? First thing we're going to show you, what are trends made of? Well, trends are made of new highs forming and new higher lows forming, right? So as you can see, there's a new high that gets formed once the trend gets broken here, right? And then a new low gets formed there. That's all it is. That's what an uptrend is, right? They're just new lows getting formed every time. See, higher low, higher low, higher low. There's an even higher low, right? And that's how we can make this trend line, because all these lows are getting higher and higher and higher every time. Okay, so if we know that, then we're technically still in an uptrend until a low has been broken. Well, there was no low that was broken because this was the last low here, right? And we never broke that low. We came down close to it, but we never broke through it. So this is why trend line trading doesn't work, and it's not that simple. Now, if we know this, we will know how to counteract that and what actually does work. So instead of waiting for price to break the trend line, what we should be looking for is price actually to break the low and the trend line. So we want to see price not only break this trend line, but we also want to see it break the last low, right? This here is not a low because this whole move here is making a low. So the last, actual formed low was here and it never broke it. So that's where we're technically still in an uptrend. And as you can see, price is still going to go up, right? Okay, so now that we know that, we'll keep this uptrend going, right? And what we're going to look for now is we'll look for a price to break the trend and also the last low. So we'll just keep marking out the last low and we'll wait till price breaks it. That's all we're going to do, right? Okay, boom. Here we go. This was the low here. As you can see, on the MACD, we have a low. This is the MACD I use. It's called Moving Average Convergence Divergence. And I just changed the colors, took off the lines. Really simple. You can use any MACD. Okay, cool. So now we actually have a break of the trend line and a break of a low. Okay, so now we should be going into a downtrend. It's literally that simple. So all we have to do is set our sell where we want. So let's say we want to set at the retest right here. We can take it right there, put our stops above, and we can do the exact same trade. Now we're going to go for a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Really simple. Before we let this play out, if you guys want to sign up with the same broker as me, sign up with Hanko Trade. They're a really solid broker. They offer 500 leverage with spreads as low as 0 pips. And if you want to open an account, you can open an account with as little as $10, which is super awesome. You can deposit the money straight away with crypto. Super fast, super convenient. I highly recommend them. Link will be down below. Okay, so once we see this has happened, right? Okay, so it has broken our low. It has broken our trend line. It's literally this simple. And we literally just enter with a stop loss, above that last high, just for safety. And we let the trade play out. And as you can see, it's bouncing along this line. It's retesting this zone here, right? I'll get into more of that in other videos. But basically, as simple as it is, price is going to retest along this line and eventually continue in its trend, which is the downtrend. Because, right, we broke this low, so now we've started a new trend, which is a downtrend. And then price will do the exact same thing here until we go into an uptrend, right? Super simple, super easy. Now, if we scroll back at our other trends, we can see the exact same thing happening, right? Like we had this nice little uptrend, right? And you can even say, okay, price broke here, broke there. Most retail traders would have took a sell right here and got stopped out. But as you can see, price broke the trend here, right? Price broke the trend here and also broke this low. So if we waited for price to come back up and test this zone again and had our stop above, like I said, this would be another easy trend trade right there. So it's really simple, really easy, and there's not much to it, right? Just as long as you wait for price to break the trend and that low, you'll be good. And the same works for the opposite too, right? In a downtrend, it's the exact same thing. You're just waiting for price to break the trend and break the last low, right? So our last low would have been here, right? And then we broke the trend here, right? And then we broke the last low about here. So then you wait for that retest on that zone. That's a buy. You just wait for a retest onto that zone, stop below, and then you take the trend up to the top again. Really simple. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.